Hello bachcho, welcome to Wallah. So today in this beautiful session I'll be discussing with you a very important and very crucial topic, because many of my students I have seen, they complete their BTech and still they don't know in which direction they want to go after completing BTech, whether uh, they want to go for management degree, or they want to opt for some PSUs, or they want to go for some corporate private sector jobs, or they want to have a scientific job. They don't even know what are the opportunities available for you. So after going through this very small video, you will be getting a clear cut idea that what are the opportunities available for the engineering graduates. And once you have the clear picture, then you can decide what is your main interest area, and then you can start working towards that. I'll be discussing scientific post, I'll be discussing some beautiful government jobs, some defense opportunities are also there for the engineers. So be very careful. The very first and very important, GATE examination. This examination, after completing your BTech, this examination is very important. Why I am putting this GATE examination at the very first position? Because this single examination not only gives you opportunities for higher studies, it also gives you opportunity to work with the top ranked PSUs. Once you give the GATE examination, you can go for higher studies, for the master's program, for the PhD program, or you can opt for the PSU jobs. And some high ranking PSUs, ONGC, BHEL, GAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited, SAIL. There are so many NTPC, so many PSUs who are offering jobs through the examination. Even some foreign universities are also considering this GATE examinations scorecard for their admission process. So whether you want to go for higher studies in India, IITs say, or NITs say, or you want to go for PSU job, or you want to even go for some abroad universities, you can consider this beautiful examination. Then another beautiful opportunity for you is IES, or people also call it as ESE, Engineering Services Examination. Again, this exam is conducted by UPSC. You have to complete your degree for appearing in this examination. Fourth year students can also apply for this. If you qualify this examination, pre-mains interview, if you get success in this examination, you will be posted as class 1 officer in various departments. You may get railways, CPWD, defense, maybe border road organization, BRO, maybe you can get opportunity. So there are so many organizations, government organizations, where you will be getting a first job of class 1 officer. Life is very beautiful here. These two things, GATE examination and IES examinations, these two things, many of these students, they know ki sir, I have heard about GATE examination, I have heard about the IES examination. Then there is a a big list ahead also. You can also opt for CDS examination. By this examination demands simple graduation. Once you have completed your BTech, you can also go for this CDS examination. This is especially for those people who are interested in the defense services. You can get job into Army, Navy, Air Force. Okay, so those who are interested in defense, they can consider the CDS examination. Although this CDS examination was for engineering as well as non-engineering student, this AFCAT examination is especially for engineers. So those who are from mechanical, electronics and electrical branch, they can opt for Air Force ka this examination is there, AFCAT. This is for the flying branches. So if you have interest in the Air Force, you can go for this AFCAT examination. Only engineers can apply here. Then we have some state level pay, state government ka jobs. State, this is conducted by state public service commissions. Like if I am talking about Uttar Pradesh, so UPPSC will be conducting this. If I am talking about Madhya Pradesh, MPPSC is conducting this. For Andhra Pradesh, APPSC is going to conduct this examination. And if engineers are going to opt for this examination, what posts you are going to get? You will be having a state level pay, AE, JE ka post. Various state departments are there, multiple corporations are there where you will be posted as engineers. So this is also a beautiful opportunity, respectful. Then after completing your BTech, you have another opportunity ki, sir, I want to go for MS exam, MS degree from the global universities, foreign universities. So you can apply for MS examination also. Although this for the MS examination, not only your technical knowledge, but your English speaking skills are also judged. For that, you have to also clear TOEFL examination, IELTS examination. These are the few examinations which will be giving you certificate for your English proficiency, because you outside the India, you can survive only with the help of English. Whether you want to go for Japan, Germany, they have their own languages, national languages, but for the international students, you have to, very fluent with the English. Okay. Another opportunity, you can, after completing the BTech, if somebody thinks, sir, I want to completely change my domain, I have completed my engineering, but I want to have a management degree also. This combination is also very beautiful. You have some from some good engineering college, you have BTech, and then you go for MBA. For corporate job, this is very favorable combination. So for that, you can apply for CAT examination. From the, if you get success in this CAT examination, you will be having admission into IIM, Indian Institute of Management, and some other top B schools. Then for CSIT electronics students, there are some jobs, scientific assistant jobs in the National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology. This is only for CSIT and electronics students. There are some special CSIT electronics students के लिए some special government jobs are also there. JDO exam is there. Then if somebody thinks, okay, sir, I am interested in some scientific post, and when I talk about scientist, few organizations pop up in your mind. Sir, I want to go in ISRO, DRDO, BARC. These are the world famous Indian organizations. They have, because of their own research, they have made their worldwide reputation. If you want to go for scientist job of ISRO, so you can also prepare for this ISRO job. Okay. DRDO conducts its own examination. Few years back, it was taking it was filling the vacancies with the help of GATE examination. Now it is having its own examination. It is good for you. Somebody has given the GATE examination, you may or may not have got the good score. In the same year, you have some more opportunities. Sir, GATE examination was not good. I have appeared, I have continued my preparation. I have appeared in the State Public Service Commission examination. I have appeared for the DRDO examination also. I have appeared in the ISRO exam also. Sometimes it happens ki you are having the knowledge, but in one exam, maybe because of any reason, sir, I lost my coolness, I lost my calm. So this exam was bad. Although I know that my conceptual clarity is good, but this exam, it was not up to my expectation. So I don't have to waste my entire year. Every 1 or 2 months ke gap mein, you will be having some good opportunities at your door. You just have to be prepared so that you can grab those opportunities. So DRDO examination, you can also consider these, and these are the scientific jobs. So you have to be technically very, very sound. Then there are some jobs which are not only for BTech students. These are open for all the graduates. But why I am putting these things here for BTech student? Because if you will see the result, many, or I will say majority of the students who are clearing these jobs, whether it is bank PO ka job or SSC wala job, SSC CGL wala job, majority of the engineers, because they have good learning capacity, they have good aptitude level. So these exams which are open for all, but engineers are dominating in these examinations also. IBPS bank PO, SSC CGL open for all, but engineers are dominating here. And I have not mentioned here, but another examination, UPSC ka examination, which fills the vacancies for civil services, IAS, IPS. Here also, if you'll go through the results, majorly engineers are dominating. Why engineers are dominating everywhere? Whether it is bank wala job, defense wala job, or core engineering ka job. Why engineers are dominating everywhere? Because they have developed, you know, good catching power. If you are engineer, you can, if you can understand the toughest subjects like strength of material, theory of machine. So obviously, that these examinations are nothing in front of you. Okay? So after completing your BTech, you have plenty of opportunities in front of you. You just have to decide while you are, pursuing your degree. You just have to decide which direction you want to go. Whether you want to go for higher studies in abroad, or you want to go for higher studies in IITs, or you want to go for some PSU, or you want to specific. You want to go for some government job, but scientific sector mein. So what are the organizations which are offering you these jobs? At least you must have this knowledge. Then only you can start, following your dreams. First, you must have a clear path. Okay? So this was all the information which I wanted to share with you all. And these are the some important Telegram groups. You can scan this group to join my personal Telegram group where I'll be there, and many more like-minded people are there. So if you have any queries, you can connect with me using this group, or you can also search @Vishvajeet Sir PW. And then we have Gate Wala ka main channel, mechanical engineering ka channel. You can join these groups so that you can get all the job notifications, etc. on time. Okay? And for different branches, we have some different groups. Civil engineers ke liye, chemical engineers ke liye, CS ke bachcho ke liye, we have groups for mechanical, for electrical. So you can join the respective groups. I hope this session was a little informative for you. If you found this session informative, you can share this session with all your friends. Thank you very much.